أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على نبينا الكريم وآله الطيبين الطاهرين وصحابته الأمين، وبعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear brothers and sisters, what I'm doing here, I'm decoding for numerical values in the Great Wise Quran, especially those talking about the disjointed letters. The disjointed letters, as you know, out of the Arabic alphabet, 28 letters in the Arabic alphabet, we have 14, half of it, perfecting certain systems. According to my theory, I keep saying, okay, maybe you work another like 1,000 years or 1,400 years and you discover something else. But for the past 1,400 years, the Muslim scholars, they couldn't understand what is these letters, why these letters there, why it is like that. Show me where they give like a strong opinion, explain what is it, why is these letters there. So alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helped me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose me to look into this letter for the past 20 years. I spent thousands of hours decoding and lecturing. I gave some very heavy opinion about him, and sometimes some opinions is not perfect. I'm working to fix it, or for you guys to join the effort and start to think right way about him and try to fix what these letters mean, how we look at him. Do we just look at these, simplifies these letters and say, oh, this is just a challenge for the Arab to bring such Quran, or this is like alerting the people to listen? And this is not clear. This is like Hebrew letters, this is Syrianic letters, this is Ethiopian letters. What is this? Persian letters mean nothing. Mabani is nothing, like there's nothing for there, we do not know. The best answer is Allah knows best. I love this answer, and it is the secret of the Quran. I love this answer. So this is, instead of just guessing and putting like no sense opinions. Like I said, for the past like long time, I'm looking into these letters. What is these letters? Like I noticed that these letters perfected certain systems, balancing and perfecting certain systems, completing, you know? You see what I'm saying? Like these letters join, sometimes with the verse, why? Sometimes without verse, why? These letters, very noticeable thing that the value of these letters, they are half of Arabic alphabet, but the geometrical value is 12% of the value of the Arabic alphabet. Very noticeable thing. You see what I'm saying? Like the Arabic alphabet, geometrical value of the Arabic alphabet. Should I clean? I'm taking this. Just look, this lecture is heavy material. The way you initiate some type of calculation, you can apply this for the rest of them. I did for you Hamim Ain Sin Qaf, 7 and 7 and 3, 17 numbers. Like we have in the Arabic alphabet 5995, the geometrical value of 28 letters in Arabic alphabet. But disjointed letters, which is 14, half of 28, it is 693 geometrical value. And notice 693 divided by 5995, 693 divided by 5995, it's 11%, 15. This to this, 11%, like this much, not even 12%. Why not 50%? Why? This question, I'm going to rise it up and I want you to answer. I know 99.9 Muslim Ummah, they cannot answer this question, because they do not know how this letter works in the Quran. And I told you all the time, I give many examples. I don't like to give these examples, but I have to. These letters, balancing systems. When you want to balance a system, you do not need a lot of weight. According to my theory, I could be wrong. Just keep that in mind. Allah knows best. I love this opinion. I adopt this opinion also. This is an ocean of knowledge. Allah knows what is it. I'm trying to here like participate to see if we can make a break through this knowledge. It's 1400 years. The Muslim Ummah, they are like stay still. They don't know which way to go, you know, with these letters. To the point people make sometimes some some suggestions not very clear. It's not even right. Okay, so I have allergy from the bin. Okay, it's okay, allergy, no problem. You see what I'm saying? Because like I told you, when the letter alif comes, or lam, or mim, or sad, perfecting a system, I all the time give the letter sad because I love it and I know exactly what it means. Okay? I know exactly what it means. So for example, look here. For letter sad, I did this, just want to do it for 1 minute. Sad in Al-A'raf 98, in chapter Al-A'raf. Sad in chapter 7. And Sad in chapter 90, and Sad in chapter 38. The letter Sad. Alif Lam Mim Sad. Kaf Ha Sad Sad wal Quran al-Dhikr. Here it came 98, fixing the instead of 97. In chapter Maryam, 26 Sad instead of 25. And here 29 letter Sad instead of 28. But there is a meaning for this system, because this is 153, and if you take Sirat, you get Muhammad bin Abdullah alayhi salatu wassalam. You see what I'm saying? So it means something. So when Sad comes in, it balance the letter Sad. Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad. Balance Alif, balance Lam. Kaf, Ha, Ya, Sad. Kaf, balance 137. Letter Kaf in the chapter. Ha, 174. Ya, 342. Okay? Ayn, 117 instead of 116. Sad here in front of you, 26 instead of 25. So these, the word Kaf Ha Sad itself balanced 961 word in the chapter instead of 960. And it came one verse, separate, number 1. And perfected 98 verse instead of 97 in the chapter. And there's a lot of meaning for that. These like affecting the whole Quran. It's not just the verse and the chapter. I want to keep this in your mind when we talk about this letter. There's a big story. There's a big knowledge behind this letter. So do not simplify it, because if you do simplify it, you are not gonna get the right information about it. Okay? You need to think right. Okay, I'm gonna continue. This table here, the long table as you see here, this is each chapter when it's revelation. Like Al-Qalam, first to come to reveal, Noon wal Qalam Yasrun. Qaf wal Quran al-Dhikr, 34 revelation. Sad wal Quran al-Dhikr, 38 also, 38. Al-A'raf, 39. Yasin, 41. Maryam, 44, alayhi salam. Taha, 45. Ash-Shu'ara, 47. An-Naml, 48. Al-Qasas, 49. This is easy to find, because if you look at strong reference, then you find this. Most of the scholars, may Allah bless them, they agree on this order of revelation, because there's 2 orders in the Quran. The order of numbering from 1 through 114, and there's another order, the revelation. So Al-Fatiha number 1, but revealed number 5. Al-Baqarah number 2, revealed 87. Okay? Al-Imran number 3, revealed 89. And you keep on rolling, So you know that. You don't need my information in this field. Okay? But there is a meaning for it, because it's give another power here in this decoding, formula. As you see, revelation, chapter revelation, and no, where is it? It's gonna be some here. Here, chapter location, chapter revelation. So a different power. That means when you have so much enormous amount of data, when you give it another dimension, this give a humongous, possibilities and combinations. Okay, so you need to know this is a secret from the Quran. I use it a lot. I use it actually every day. I use the location of the chapter, the revelation of the chapter, the name sequential value, name geometrical value. This is the simplest formula. I have a huge formula, it's very complicated, it becomes like so much numbers, and you might not benefit out of it, but toward the end you're gonna get the same numbers, the same values. Because if you're talking about an event of the sunrise from the west, you're gonna get 1494, no matter even if you put 500 number here. You see what I'm saying? Like we ended up in the previous lecture dealing with 4,407,9,141, ended up with الحق المبين, decoding with like the one before that. Anyway, we ended up like this one. We ended up with Hamim, for example. Suggesting, is this talking about the hour? Allah knows best. I do not know. I could be wrong. Okay, you learn something from me. Many things. I say a lot of things. You look at what I'm saying, you study it. If you think it's not right, hold it to the side. If you think it is right, see if you want to build on it and see if you can help like perfect these thoughts, you know. This is not one person job. This is the whole ummah job, or at least like hundreds of scholars, let's say. Okay, so let's do that. Noon wal qalam wa ma yasturun, 639 sequential value. Okay, I do this one. Skip this one. Not make it. It's not going to be a big deal. Quranic verse 5272. Okay, I'm going to give this information here. Quick information. I changed. It's not change the opinion on this, but maybe modification for it. Just modify it. So like chapter Noon wal qalam wa ma yasturun. Noon wal qalam. Allah swear by three things: Noon, al qalam, and wa ma yasturun. What they're writing? Who's writing what? Noon we're looking for. I prove it. Noon al Quran. Some scholars said Noon al Rahman. Al qalam, the pen, the marker. Wa ma yasturun, they write. Who's they write? Who write wa ma yasturun what? The angel, these people, them write the deeds of you guys, the human, you know. And this will lately I prove that this is 1494. So this is 639 geometrical value, 16 letters, 4 sequential value 171. Remember 171, the 14 disjointed letter sequential value. One is the verse, that of the chapter 1944. Altogether 2604. Okay, I want you to notice 204 is the letter Noon. You tell me how the letter Noon 204. This is another value you do not know about it. These four values, we add them up for the letter Noon, you get 204. The sequential value Noon, you do Noon, 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 Noon. Sequential value 14, geometrical value 50, Noon. 14 and 14, 26, 34. And Noon, 50 and 56 and 50, 106. Add them up, 204. This is a value, I prove it, recognized by the Quran. You do not know about it. So if you do Ar-Rahman, I love to see that, Noon, Ar-Rahman, from this number here, Ar-Rahman 329, the word Ar-Rahman. So I'll try to lean toward the people who said Ar-Rahman, but toward the end of the research, you're going to see the opinion slightly change to the Quran, represent Al-Quran, and a lot heavier decoding than this level. Here, I don't have, like, this will weaken the calculation using Noon. This is weaken the calculation because why you use the different value now? If I use it as decoding here, the fifth value, yeah, I use the fifth value, but why you switch? This is very weak calculation. 2071 is 1494 plus 577. This is weak, very weak calculation. Because I switched the rhythm of decoding. I build up geometrical value, I come up with the fifth value. Fifth value, if I build fifth value, I can come back with geometrical value because it's included, but not the other way. Okay, this is secrets of my lecture, so you can defeat me if you want. If not, I defeat myself. Don't worry about it. I tell you the secrets, how to attack my study. I will tell you more secrets, you know. So like this is very weak decoding for it, but this is early in the calculation. There's a stack of paper you're gonna see, but I tell you the history of what I was doing. The sequential value. Sequential value is like maybe is here. Let me show you. Sequential value 171 16 letter, 4 words, verse number 1, data 1944. All these add up to these add up 2136. Okay, 2136. Decode as follow. 40 times 14. I'm decoding with noon. This is very so. This is al-haq. It's whatever. It's okay. What left is the book Al-Quran. Al-Quran. The problem with this calculation also, this is the word Ar-Rahman, so it's make confusion. But 1494, I know this is the length of the mighty angel alayhi salam, who write the deeds of the human, and they stop when the sun rises from the west. 1494. This is definitely. This is I extract from this verse the date when the sun rises from the west, and the Hafadha stop writing the deeds, the recorder. 68 Al-Quran, but also 68 Ar-Rahman. But when I do geometrical value down in the research, I'm going to use 383 geometrical value, which is you cannot mix it with 329. The word, the number represents the word Ar-Rahman Almighty, Tabarak wa Ta'ala. We tried the best. We're looking for, what we think is most right for these letters. But the word is gonna looks like represent Al-Quran. Allah knows best. I could be wrong. So just wait till you see those calculations. The Quranic letter is a whole set of calculations. I'm not gonna do this. I'm tired, How about the Quranic word? Quranic word 1456 times. This is a Hijri? This is a Hijri instead of Bi'thir? I'm not sure. Look here. The noon, Quranic, out of this letter noon is a word out of here. Let me see. Quranic verse of the letter noon. This one, Quranic verse is where is it? Hold on. Quranic verse 5272. Quranic word 72,800. Quranic letter, where is it? Do I have Quranic letter of the letter noon is 36628. See, it's like location. So now it is a verse, but Quranic verse 5,272 out of 6,236 verse in the Quran. The location of this word 72,800 out of 77,437 word in the Quran. And this is 306628 letter, the location out of 326159. 326,159. So as you see now, there's different value. These values related to this letter noon. You cannot say no. This is fact. You can go ahead and count. Okay. Type. Okay. How are we gonna solve for this one? This one, for example, if you divide by the letter noon, the value of the letter noon, as you see, it's going to divide because it's a 0, 0. Look, 72800 divided by 50, it is 1456. What is 1456? Is this Hijri Bi'thi? I do not know what is this one. I do not know. What is this? I don't know. So how about the location? Did I solve for the location? Yeah, I solved for the location. 268. Here, 268, which is Al-Quran, and this is Ahmad alayhi salam. Times 14 noon. I said this is represent the word Allah, Muhammad bin Abdullah al-Messiah, son of Mary alayhi salam. I could be like, I don't know if this is strong or not. Times 14, what left 1482, but 1482 is the end of the span of the Islamic Ummah. Does this make sense to you guys? Here, it's from to you. You can deal with it. All right. Another decoding. If you do 265 from this number here, 265, which I claim you can do 171, the sequential value of the verse, plus the name of the Prophet ﷺ, Ahmad Abdullah, times 14, they give Al-Quran 1494, writing the deed. And this is Ar-Rahman also, same kind of, you know, Ar-Rahman, Al-Quran, this is sequential value. So I cannot tell Noon is Al-Quran or Ar-Rahman, or maybe both. 1494, this is the first, almost second chapter to come. I assume Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking about Al-Quran, because all these disjointed letters talking about Al-Quran. Al-Quran, Al-Tanzil, Al-Kitab, Al-Kitab Al-Mubin. Most of it, 99, all of them almost, except maybe 2 or 3 chapters, you know. Alif Lam Mim Ghulibat Ar-Rum. This one is not there, you know. But anyway, let's keep an eye and see how we're gonna solve for these letters, inshallah ta'ala. 50 Qaf al-Quran al-Majid times 19, 50, same thing. 49 Allah Wahid times 19 Qaf. What left? Qaf al-Quran 1483. Qaf, this is easy to prove because this is not no confusing. What make the confusion, that the scholar, may Allah bless them all, rahmatullah alayhum, they mention an opinion, and it is very heavy opinion. I cannot deny it. I have no authority to deny that Noon may be Ar-Rahman, but let's keep on looking. 50 Qaf wal Quran al-Majid. I did like very heavy decoding toward the end, so you're gonna see it one day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me the help and the time to do it. 136, if you take out of it 30 represent Allah, 106 His Prophet. Is Qaf embedded? You see, I don't want to say the name of Allah embedded in the letter Qaf, but I say that Qaf perfecting a system, and the system talking about the Prophet and the Lord of the Sirat, the Lord of the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the whole system. Some scholar, like I think Ibn Atiyy, one like heavy interpreter for the Quran, rahmatullah alayhi. Ibn Atiyy, he got some tafsir, I don't remember his name. Ibn Atiyy, Abu Sun'ani. Where am I going to find Ibn Atiyy now? Hold on, whatever his name. Maybe I find him. Just wait 1 second. Ibn Atiyy here, he passed 500, rahmatullah alayhi. He passed Ibn Atiyy. Ibn Atiyy, let me see. He said something like all the chapter, all the information in the chapter. Let me see his biography. Al-Muharrir al-Wajiz fi Tafsir Kitab al-Aziz, for Ibn Atiyy, the name of his tafsir. Abu Muhammad Abdul Haq bin Ghalib bin Atiyy al-Andalusi, from Andalusia, from Spain today. مفسر قاضي عارف. Look, he مفسر قاضي عارف الأحكام والحديث، أديب شاعر من فقهاء المالكي رحمة الله عليهم جميعا. Okay, it is very famous tafsir, and he said about the disjointed letter, he said the knowledge of the whole chapter embedded inside the disjointed letter is very big. I love this phrase. I love it because I see it numerically. Okay, I see how the disjointed letter affect the whole systems in the chapter. 136, 136, 15 letters, 3 words, verse number 1, data 2327 for chapter Qaf, all adds up to 2482. Notice if you take 1000 out of this system, you get 1482. 1482 is recognized when we talk about this. 242 is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. 282 Arabic. Al-Wahid, if you decode as 49 Allah Wahid, 30 plus 19 times 19, which is Qaf, I'm decoding sequential value. 68 Al-Quran. Al-Quran is here, so this is very easy to look at. 1483, the span of the Quran. So how Qaf interfere in the system with weight 19 and one letter and 19 over here and one word in here, and also gave the name of the chapter because it's affecting this system. This is a 11 term formula for Qaf. 4 chapters in the Quran. One of them Qaf is, I use 11 instead of 11 terms, 13 terms to build up the numbers. Okay, so as you see, Qaf affecting so much information built up certain system. The certain system gave us Al-Quran 1483. What is 1483? 1483 is 1496. I claim that this is the year when the Quran will be elevated from earth, because the Quran here says Hudan lil Muttaqeen. Hudan lil Muttaqeen is this life. When there is no Quran, that says no Muttaqeen. That says everybody gonna go in 1 year. I claim 1483 is the year when the Kaaba will be destroyed. Sharafah Allah. 1483 when the pleasant wind take the soul of the believer. The elevation of Al-Hajj al-Aswad, the elevation of the book, the great wise Quran, the death of Hazrat Isa and the rest of the Muslim Ummah. It's the end, that's it. I could be wrong. Here, you look it up. You see what I said, what I did. I do not know. I cannot judge my study. You need to help. I'm going to stop here. There's a lot of information here. A lot of information. I have stronger decoding for this one. Give the same thing. The same thing. 46 times 19, 2482. Is this 2482? I give you one of them. 52, for example. Where is the number I'm looking this? This one. Where is it? This one. If you take out of it 52, which is I do not know, Abdullah, I don't know what was 19, 1494. 1494. 51 times 19, 30 plus 1483. 46 times 19, 11, 111, Al-Quran al-Majid. What left? Revelation 1 and Elevation 1496. This is another decoding, you gotta respect it. 14 times 171, what we left with, 88, the word Al-Majid. Al-Majid, here. Like if you do this number here, where is it? This number here, 2482, take out of it 14, I'm decoding with 171. 171, the 14 disjointed letter, so 14 times 171 equal to, take it out of what? 2482 plus 88, but 88 Al-Majid. Al-Majid, is this right? No, it's wrong. Who said Al-Majid? Jummal Al-Majid. Jummal Al-Majid, 71 Al-Majid. Jummal. This one, what left is 88, is the word Al-Majid, but Jummal. Al-Majid, this word, where is it? This one, Jummal. But 88 also you can split into, one represent Allah, Tabarak Ta'ala, Qaf, which is the word Wahad, also 168 Al-Quran. You need work, you know, this is, you need a lot of work. I skip a lot of calculation. I don't want I don't want to spend more time. That's what it is. I'm trying to reach the heavy material, so I give it to you because I have feeling in my side. I might not be able to give a lot of material from that, but I gave it in Arabic, alhamdulillah, so it is recorded. But I would love to see it in English because I'm way far, still 364. In Arabic, I gave 1,000 lecture. So I know, when I look at that number, I feel depressed, you know, because I know I'm like 1/3 of the material and I skip, you know, I'm skipping, you know, I'm not like giving everything, but it's okay. Let me see. It's in the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will, it's going to be easy. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do not will, it's His decision, Almighty. Subhanakallah wa hamdika la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.